Hello, Carlos. My name's Will. How are you doing today?
Doing alright, no complaints.
All right, good to hear. What's brought you in here today?
Well, I feel like I'm a pretty healthy guy, but I can't seem to control my weight. I have a high school reunion coming up, and I want to try and get back down to the weight I was when I was in high school.
Okay. Well, can you tell me what kind of exercise habits, what your exercise habits look like right now?
I typically, in a typical week, I usually lift 3 to 5 times.
Okay.
For
How long
about
would you say each exercise session
about
lasts?
30 minutes.
Okay, that's pretty good. Is there any other physical activity that you do?
Other than weightlifting, not really. I mean, I used to play football in college. I played for JMU.
Oh, really? What position do you play?
I was a lineman.
Oh, okay. Nice. So, what were some of the positive and negative aspects that you got from playing football?
Well, I really like competing, and I'm really good at football, but I can't stand the running. I got way too much of it while I was there, and anything to do with running or like severe cardio, I just don't enjoy anymore.
Okay. So, if I understand you correctly, you got a lot of running in the past, and so you're not as inclined to be a runner now.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I just can't stand cardio anymore.
Yeah, I understand. Sometimes too much of a good thing can be overbearing. So are you completely against running? Or?
Yeah, I just can't. I can't run anymore. I just don't. I just can't do it. It's not something I don't enjoy, and I dread the thought of going out and running by
Okay.
myself.
Well, yeah. The goal is I want you to be active, but I do want you to be doing something that you do enjoy doing, so you can stick with it. Yeah. So if you don't enjoy what you're doing, you're not likely to.
Right.
Well, maybe we can consider some other forms of activity that you might be inclined to enjoy.
Well, what do you have in mind?
Well, you said you're a competitive guy, right?
Yep.
Well, would you be considering joining some kind of team, maybe a flag football or softball team? That way you can get a good amount of physical activity while also still having fun and enjoying yourself being around your buddies.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't join a softball team. I'm not very good at it. I don't like it very much. But I mean, I do have that past in football, so a flag football team would be pretty cool. I mean, I've thought about it before, but I've never really done anything about it. Is there any way I could like get my friends in on it too? Like, would that be cool?
Yeah, definitely. If you want, I can get you some more information about flag football programs or leagues and see what best fits your schedule.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right, perfect. Now, another aspect of your life that I am a little bit concerned with are your eating habits. Now, I don't want to cut your diet too much, but I was looking at your 3-day averages from your food log, and I think we need to find ways that we can cut back on some of your foods. So, have you ever tried cutting back on your foods before?
I mean, I have tried before, but I mean, nothing's ever really worked. And I know I eat a lot, but I figure since I work out 3 to 5 times a week, I figure that should counteract all the food.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. If you do exercise more, you will be able to take in more calories, but you don't want to eat too much so that your body can't really catch up with the amount of calories you're taking in. Does that make sense?
A little bit.
Well, what do you? I guess what's hazy? What do you not understand?
Well, I mean, I know I exercise, so I figured that should take care of some of it. But I mean, most of the stuff I eat is homemade, and I mean, I know from experience that homemade stuff is better than the fast food stuff, and I feel like a lot of the meals I eat are homemade. So
Yeah, you're 100% right. Typically, if food is homemade, you're not getting all the processed things that you get in fast foods, and you probably get more fruits and vegetables if your food is homemade. But however, I looked at your 3-day analysis, and you did still go to some fast food restaurants like Wendy's twice, and that does put your caloric intake at higher than we would want it to be. So I would like to get these numbers down.
Yeah, I mean, but I didn't eat much when I went there, and I mean, I'm just saying, I disagree with what you're saying. I don't think I eat that unhealthily.
Okay. How about I put it in a different light? Do you think that would help help you see where I'm coming from, maybe?
Go for it. If you can tell me exactly why I'm wrong, I'm all ears. Just, please, just don't think you're gonna hurt my feelings. Just go for it.
Okay. Well, let me put it to you this way. Why do you think you gained weight from the time that you left college and the time that you stopped playing football until now?
I don't know. Probably because I'm not doing 2 days and I'm not being on the football team, doing everything, going to practice every day.
Okay, but so have you always pretty much eaten the same way that you're eating now, or have you always had big meals and snacks throughout the day?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've always eaten a lot. Weight's never been a problem until I got out of college.
Okay, so what I'm gathering is that your food intake has pretty much stayed consistent over the course of time, but your exercise intake has gone down. So my goal would be to bring your exercise levels back up to where your caloric intake is, and the end result should be in weight loss.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So your main worry is why you gain weight, and when you feel that eating at home for dinner is healthier for you, but you still not sure why you're gaining your weight. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay. Well, I think I can answer that. The reason that you're gaining more weight isn't because of the dinners you're eating. It's more along the lines of the amounts that you eat throughout the day.
All right.
So, let me put it to you this way: your food log says that you had a lot of Gatorade and Coke that you drank on the first day, and that actually, those two combined came out to 480 calories, which is almost a quarter of your recommended caloric intake just on drinks.
All right. So basically, the Gatorade and the Coke are they're one of my main things.
They can sneak up on you. You take a small drink at the beginning of the day, and you don't realize exactly how much you're taking in. But the same goes for snacks as well. People can really lose track of what they eat just by eating a small thing here and then a small thing over here, and it all adds up at the end of the day.
Right. All right. That makes sense, I guess.
Okay. Well,
But so basically, all I need is to just cut back on like the sugars and snacks and just like eating the random stuff throughout the day. Like if I pick up a bag of Chex Mix, I don't want to eat all of it, and then 2 hours later pick up another bag of Chex Mix and eat a bowl of cereal and then eat lunch. And
right. I don't think we really need to change what you're eating so much, just to reduce throughout the day, little by little, how much you're eating. And after you start, I think you're going to see some significant weight loss, and as long as you stick with it, after a few weeks, I think you're going to get back to the weight that you
Okay,
want to be.
so if I'm not, I guess, okay, we'll put it allowed to drink a Gatorade or a Coke or a soda or whatever, what would I put in place of that? I mean, I don't like water, but...
You don't like water? Well, you can also drink juice if you just want a food for taste. But I don't know if soda is soda is very sugary, and Gatorade is more acidic than if you might think, because I mean, even though it is a sport drink and you would think it was healthier, but
Alright, so the sugars are the big deal.
Sugar's a big deal.
Okay, so I could drink like milk and juice and I guess water.
Milk all of those would be more preferable to drinking soda. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Okay, do you have any more concerns for today?
Nah, I'm good, man.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make another appointment with you so we can go over your new dietary intake soon. How does that sound?
That sounds great. Thanks, man.
Alright, cool.
I appreciate it.